Hey, have you ever heard of a love story where a simple farmer falls head over heels for a girl that the whole town sees as untouchable? Almost like a goddess people would give anything just to spend one night with? That's exactly what happens in Redeeming Love. So the story kicks off in 1850 in a quiet little town in California called the Rockies. That's where we meet Angel, stunningly beautiful but deeply broken inside. People literally join a lottery for a chance to be with her. It's wild. But what they don't see is the pain behind her eyes. Angel's past? Woo, it's tragic. She had a rough start. Her mom? Nah, loved her to bits, but her father? Cold as ice. The guy denied her existence and straight up told Nah he never wanted a child. Can you imagine being a little girl and overhearing your dad say that about you? That moment shattered her, and things just kept going downhill. After her father cut ties and kicked them out, Nah tried to survive by selling fake jewelry to a jeweler named John. But instead of helping, John took advantage of her. Eventually, Nah passed away, leaving Angel completely alone in a cruel world. From there, she was thrown into a life she never chose, where men lined up just to buy her time, never caring about the broken soul inside. Now here comes Michael, a humble, God-fearing farmer with a heart full of kindness. He's nothing like the other men. While selling his farm goods in town, he spots Angel, and boom, love at first sight. But here's the twist. He doesn't want her for a night. He wants her forever, like marriage forever. Michael goes to meet her, not to sleep with her, but just to talk. And get this, he proposes to her. Angel, of course, laughs it off. I mean, this guy is the 5th proposal of the week, but Michael's not like the rest. He keeps coming back, paying double just to talk. He tells her he loves her, wants to rescue her, give her a new life. But Angel, she's been hurt too deeply. She's not buying it. She tells him flat out, "You're wasting your time. I'm not the kind of woman who can be loved." Michael tries one last time, asking her if she really feels nothing for him. When she says no, coldly, brutally, his heart shatters. This is where the story takes a dark turn. We dive into Angel's haunting past and begin to understand why she's so guarded. So we flash back to her childhood. After Angel's mom dies, this shady jeweler named John basically sells her off. Yeah, it's as awful as it sounds. He takes her to a new city and tries to trade her to this ruthless guy named Duke. Even though a kind-hearted girl named Sally begs him not to, John ignores her. And guess what? Duke straight up kills him, right in front of Angel. Just like that, she's trapped. Duke forces Angel into his horrible world, and as the years pass, she hardens, stops believing in love, trust, or kindness. To her, all men are monsters now. Then comes a shock. One day, her biological father, Alex, visits, not knowing she's his daughter. When she reveals the truth, he's devastated. Overwhelmed with guilt, he takes his own life. It's tragic, but there's a glimmer of hope. Sally, the only one who ever cared for Angel, helps her escape by giving her some money. But when Duke finds out, he kills Sally. Heartbreaking. Angel escapes by boarding a ship, hoping for a fresh start. But as if life couldn't be crueler, she's robbed and left unconscious by some girls she thought were friendly. Seriously, can this woman catch a break? She's found by a woman named Duchess, who seems kind at first, but surprise, she's just another version of Duke. Gives Angel shelter, only to exploit her later. Angel's stuck again, until she finally reaches her breaking point. Back in the present timeline, Angel is exhausted physically and emotionally. She wants out. She goes to Duchess to collect the money she'd saved up, but the woman coldly refuses. When Angel insists, Duchess has her beaten, brutally. But here comes our hero, Michael. He has this gut feeling that something's wrong and rushes to save her. He sees what's been done to Angel and snaps. He confronts Duchess, and when she says Angel still owes her, Michael throws down 3 times the amount just to take her away. Talk about a man stepping up. He brings Angel back to his farm and cares for her as she heals. But Angel? She's still got walls up. When he proposes marriage, she accepts, but makes it clear, once she pays him back, she's gone. She refuses to be owned by anyone, even someone as kind as Michael. Michael, though, patient as ever. He explains that marriage isn't slavery, it's love. He gives her his late sister's clothes and helps her feel like a person again. Over the next few weeks, he nurses her back to health, expecting nothing in return. And when Angel tries to repay him with intimacy, thinking that's all she's worth, Michael gently refuses. He tells her he wants love, not obligation. Now that's romantic. Finally, Angel starts to soften. She offers to help with the farm work, and this tiny act shows that maybe, just maybe, she's starting to trust again. So Michael and Angel have been living peacefully on the farm, and things are starting to change for her. One night, Michael wakes her up, takes her to a hilltop, and shows her this breathtaking sunrise. He tells her he wants to give her a life as colorful as that sunrise. Kind of poetic, right? Angel, a little hesitant, says if he knew the full truth of her past, he would hate her. But Michael insists it doesn't matter because she can now choose the life she wants. They share a tender moment, and she kisses him. That night, they finally share an intimate moment together, something they've both been waiting for. Then, Michael's brother-in-law Paul comes back to the farm. He meets Angel and instantly recognizes her past. He doesn't say much at first, but later, after Michael leaves, he confronts Angel, calling her a bad girl and saying Michael deserves better. Michael finds out and, understandably, gets angry, punching Paul and telling him that if Paul sees him as a brother, he should see Angel as a sister. Paul, realizing his mistake, apologizes and even offers Angel a way out, suggesting she go back to the city and live the life she had before. But Angel is conflicted. Michael wants to build a future with her. Marriage, kids, the whole deal. But Angel's painful past keeps holding her back. It's revealed that she can't have children because a terrible experience with her abuser Duke led to her having an abortion, which left her unable to have kids. This is a huge burden for her, and it's clear she's struggling with it. As time passes, the farm becomes a place of healing for her. Angel starts to bond with a young girl named Miriam, who asks her about her past. She opens up, and the two become good friends. When Mariam's family moves onto the farm, things start to get complicated. Angel, seeing how Michael and Mariam get along, starts to think they'd make a great couple. But Michael reassures her he only loves her. Eventually, Angel can't take it anymore. She believes she'll never be the kind of woman Michael deserves, and so she decides to leave. She writes a letter to Mariam telling her that Michael and Mariam would be a perfect couple and leaves for the city before anyone wakes up. In the city, Angel tries to start over. She approaches a hotel owner, offering to work as a cook in exchange for a place to stay, hoping to leave her painful past behind. But Michael, knowing he's done all he can to show his love, respects her decision. It's her life, and it's up to her to make the next move. At the end of the movie, Angel, who's been through unimaginable hardship, faces one of her worst fears when Duke, the man who captured her as a child and killed the man she loved, shows up again. He's as cruel as ever and forces her to come with him, threatening to kill the hotel owner unless she complies. Reluctantly, Angel agrees to go with him, but what she finds when she arrives is even worse. Two young girls are being forced into the same horrible life she once endured. Angel's fury boils over, and she confronts Duke about his exploitation of these innocent children. But here's where things shift. For the first time, Angel prays. She whispers, asking for strength to fight back. As Duke drags her onto a stage to show her off like a trophy, she finds the courage to speak the truth. She tells the crowd about Duke's monstrous crimes, exposing everything about the torture he inflicted on her and the young girls. Duke tries to shut her down, but before he can, one of his own men, fed up with Duke's cruelty, intervenes, helping Angel escape with the two girls. The crowd, now aware of the truth, turns on Duke, and in a fitting end to his reign of terror, he is captured and executed. Fast forward 3 years, and Angel is starting a new chapter of her life. She's in a school where girls like her can find healing and hope for a better future. Paul, who's now living in another city, finds Angel again and learns that she's made a fresh start. He tells her that Michael, the man she once loved, is still waiting for her, though he's married to someone else now. Angel feels a bit of sadness, but hearing that Michael has kept the love they shared in his heart makes her decision clear. She goes to Michael, and for the first time, she shares her real name, Sarah, and apologizes for all the pain she caused him. Michael, with love in his eyes, assures her that all those struggles led to their beautiful moment. He gives her his mother's ring, symbolizing their renewed bond, and they embrace, finally at peace with each other. The story wraps up with a glimpse of their future, A few years later, Michael is fishing by the lake when Angel, now pregnant with their child, approaches him. Together with their little boy running around, the family is complete, and Angel, once broken, is now healed, both in body and soul.